From up top next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, we were already excited for this game. And then before the contest, you and I are down on the field outside the white lines.
Yes, we were following the rules.
We were following the rules, and a ball comes over our direction, but we can't see it. Somebody yells heads up, and instinctively you turn around and you snare it one-handed with your off left hand. So now we're really ready for football.
No gloves either.
No gloves.
No gloves. Not like what the guys are wearing playing the game now. But wasn't that a whole lot better than that time we were down there? And I got the coffee spilled on me when I got nailed by the punt returner.
That happened to the Vikings, right?
Yes, a much better job of being heads up this time. Thank you for the notice.
First down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, check 52, come on.
One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Mike 50, I got you.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Stop here, King. Mike 50.
Throwing after the interception. Cunningham, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now Cunningham. Keith Bullock, his second sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. On the stop was Aaron Donald. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On first down, it's Jackson. And some room to work. And takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll go on the ground. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. John Randall dropping the hammer. After one, it's 9-0. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. It's caught. Jones. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Jackson now throwing on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This will be taken very short. And he is going to be tackled at the... 1 yard line. What a mess that was. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
On first down, Peyton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. To throw is Jackson. Off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That was Ronnie Lott on the safety blitz as he gets the sack. Now Jackson to throw on third down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Julio Jones. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down now, it's Jackson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Here's Jackson off the play fake. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Let's go. At their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
50's the mic. Now watch one. Mike 50, Mike 50. Army.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. After one, it's 9-0.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Niners 9, Texans nothing.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Five.
Mike's 50. Too little. Cut.
Allen. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. A first down carry for Barkley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
Pass 85.
53.
Hey, exit.
Mike. Set the tone, defense. Let's
On the ball.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
You got that right there.
Alert. X3. 218. Chopper.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 53.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's alert.
Deuce.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Watch Mike. I got one. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. This complete to Jones. 22 yards there, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Under team. Check 25.
Watch the edge. Peek in. Go. Play.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson escaping the pressure right, letting one go deep for Anunwa. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Quincy Anunwa, 55 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They find some open field here. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Texans 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Off play action. Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Jackson now. Being chased out left. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Here's Hester. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They run the counter. It's Jackson, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Flushed out right. He completes it to Jones. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go play action now. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Willis providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Ray Guy now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return, Hester. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Check. 56. Crouch.
Hey, tight.
52. Hey, box truck.
Check. No. Check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52. Hey, I'm coming.
On 2nd and 15 now. Allen. And he will find T.O. That's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
56. Hey, high 7.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's complete to Sharp. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check motion. Hey, Will.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Play action. Now it's Allen. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check. 43. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
In your face.
Now a give, right side. It's Jackson, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Bo. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
No.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson eluding, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. There's Jackson on 3rd and long, escaping the pressure right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Walter Payton, the intended receiver. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got his man Sharp complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, Charlie.
He's back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 13 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he's going to be... taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. They're going to keep it on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Hey, wahoo!
Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep. They got his man complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
132 fighter.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
They'll go to Barkley again. There he goes, right side.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They come out here in the eye. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Back to throw. Allen. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Mike 20. I got him. Check 9. Kill.
One last shot for Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. And with that, the ball game is over.